This is the Negro Ninja. And before we start, I want y'all to take a look at the t shirts in the description. When the world around you is chaos, go straight. Okay. And this also perfectly segues into today's topic, which is a continuation of last video. You have to go straight. Okay. When the world around you is chaos, they looking at you anyway. You got to keep moving. Otherwise, you're a sitting duck. Meaning you don't want your mind to just be stagnant. Okay. You don't want to just go for stupid stuff. You got to keep your gears turning. They after your mind. Okay. Remember what that poem was talking about when it was talking about a troll. Let me see if I could find it. Hold up. All right, here's the description. I thought it was a poem, but here you go.
And 100 trolls. They were both ugly and grim. A visit they would the farmer make, both eat and drink with him. Out then spake the tiniest troll, no bigger than an emmet was he. Hither is come a Christian man, and manage him will I surely.
Okay, here comes a Christian man, and manage him will I surely. That's what they said. Okay, so they always after your mind. Okay, and they try to get it however they can, and it's going to be through witchcraft. Okay, case in point, my neighbors, still harassing. Okay, let's see. This happened like 2 days in a row before the last video. So let's say the first day this happened. Okay, and it's very blatant. If anybody cannot see this, then they're part of the problem. So I wake up and I see this. I don't know if y'all can see this well. Okay, but it's, there's no reason for this dude here to be parked the way he's parked. This is a parking lot to where the cars are supposed to face this, and you see the lines. Okay, this is pointing towards my window of this room that I'm in right here. Okay, so just think about that. And as I go and take this picture, I see the rainbow zombie that I constantly complain about. He seemed to be the ringleader of all this. Walking past, just looking suspicious. That little quietness I be talking about. Okay. I'm like, I know this mother effer didn't just sit here in this car until I woke up or something. I know they do stuff like that. Be in there doing little witchcraft enchantments and trying to curse your car or whatever, or try to get you through your possessions, which is the easy target. They always looking at your car, because I know there's one thing about gays. They be fascinated with that car. When I was getting trained at a job, when I had to go to Midtown to train, I'm like, why are they always walking by my car? I always see gays around my car. I'm like, what the heck is up with this? Okay, so just keep that in mind. And the next day, I wake up and I see this nigga, that car right here. Okay, and it looks like nothing is going on, but as you can see, the parking lot is weird anyway. It's people that live over here. Why is it always looking scarce like this? So something ain't right. So I'm like, what is going on here? You see a nigga in the car. Look like he's listening to rap music. Okay. Then I see this number here. I'm like, okay, he's into it, but something's off because every hand motion he does goes in the direction of my car. That's how he was doing. I'm like, what the heck is wrong with this nigga? I saw that nigga doing it probably about 15 minutes. Probably was a little longer than that. Could have been 25 or something. He was out there for a minute. Okay. And I was like, who is this dude? Why is it always people that I ain't really got nothing to do with that seem to be involved in this little parking lot bull junk? Okay, I remember seeing this nigga one time, and this was during one of those times to where I'm like, why are people always waiting on me when I get home? Whenever I'm coming home, I always see somebody coming to their car, just kind of standing there in the walkway like they looking out for me. Then I'll go back in the house. He was one of them niggas. Okay, live somewhere, in the same unit, but just across diagonally. Okay, I'm like, something ain't right about this nigga. And that's the day I figured it out. I'm like, yeah. And then when he finally gets out of his car, okay, he looked like he high or something. I don't know what's wrong with him. He just started looking at my car as he walked through the walkway, just like he just checking out a hole, just looking like he got a grudge too at the same time. He couldn't take his eyes off of it until his back turned the way he had to walk away from it. If that's not blatant, I don't know what is. Okay. And this is funny because let me tell you something. One time my niece was over here. I haven't seen her in years. She's probably about 12 or 13. Okay. And as they was leaving, okay, two neighbors came in, went into their homes at the same time. She caught that immediately. She says, this is weird. Like, all your neighbors get home at the same time. I said, that's funny because I have to beat everybody else over the head to even get them to acknowledge that something was weird going on. She come over here for a second. They've been over here in years. And she just sees something that's fishy right then and there. So something, it's crazy out here. Okay. And then yesterday, it's like 2:46 a.m. right here. As I was leaving, I think around 5 o'clock or 5:30, pulling out, one of the neighbors pull up. And as he's passing me, he's just looking like this. I'm like, what the heck is up with these people? I don't want to have to get out this car. They just look at you stupid around here. Just so evil. Okay. They always trying to do something. They, like I said, trolls are not to be taken lightly. They want your soul. All right. And that's one thing I noticed growing up. Arguments will happen over the dumbest things. And it's funny because I was watching a video to where somebody was going in on narcissists. He was like, yeah, man, you arguing. You think they arguing about this. That's just a distraction. They thinking about this over here. That's why they stay 10 steps ahead of you. Okay, that's why you'll get into arguments over little stupid stuff. Okay. People can be talking about which ice cream flavors they like. Then when they ask you your ice cream flavor, you get met with resistance. They want to argue with you, but everybody else just said they like strawberry and mint chocolate chip. But you can't like cookies and cream. You get such a hard time because you like cookies and cream. That's the stuff I'm talking about. Pushback, just for no reason. Okay, you catching hell for being yourself. Ulterior motives. Okay, they're trying to break you down. I was trying to make you mad. I was trying to take you off your center. Okay, so that gives the devil, like leeway to get in. Because when you're mad, you're likely to do something crazy to somebody. You might put yourself in a situation to where you ruin your life because of that. You just sit around waiting. Just like Baby in Dragon Ball GT. I'm looking for an opportunity to get in. Oh, the Saiyans are strong. Ooh, a cut. And that's how he possesses the Saiyans. Okay. This here is deep. Okay. They can never live and let live. 24/7, they always trying to figure out a way to hack you. How do I get you to see my point of view? Okay, this is more or less just a more sinister version of that going on, but it's all the same, whether it is hocus pocus through stuff like that or whether it is just pure arguments trying to press you into stuff. Same exact things. You're going to hell either way for trying to do these things. Okay, like I tell people, if you watch my videos and you don't agree, okay, don't argue about it. Okay, maybe we're different. Maybe you want to watch to learn. So just sit back and just chill. Because if you tell me something that I don't agree with, okay, it's not even necessarily the fact that I don't agree. It's the fact that people be trying to change you. They be trying to, like say for instance, if a gay person wanted to watch these videos, okay, they can watch it if they want to. I don't recommend it because it is not going to avail you now. You're just going to get mad. Okay, nobody stop you from watching it. But you're not finna just come in the comments and just be like, oh man, you shouldn't really think that way. Okay, which proves everything I say about you, about those type of people. Okay, trolls and gays are the same. All got the same spirit. They should not be taken lightly. And like I said, they like to sit around and they like to harass you, but they don't want you to talk about it. Okay. They do not want you to talk about it. They don't want to get mad because you is irritating them. What happens when something on your body is irritated? Your body tells you your skin is irritated. It's itching. What you're gonna do? You're gonna scratch it. You're gonna sit there. Oh, it's just not gonna be nice because the itch ain't thinking about your well-being. Okay. Like I said, if people don't want to get talked about, they should leave you at peace. You know, everything will be cool. They don't want to get mad and they do even stupider stuff. Listening to me right now. Matter of fact, when I was just talking about it in my draft, the mother alpha that I was talking about pulled up outside. It just both of the dudes I was talking about, one leaves and the other comes back. That's the stuff I'm talking about. That's they busybodies, always trying to figure out what you're doing, always listen. They probably got listening devices or something. I can understand like the apartment is kind of hollow, but they seem to hear me better than I can hear them, it seems. Okay. And they just sit around texting each other. Oh, he leaving and this, that, and this, and this, that, and this. Okay, they just won't leave niggas alone. Okay. Very stupid stuff. Because nobody's like them. Okay. But once again, that troll spirit, they're obligated to do it because whatever's in your mind is what controls you. Your beliefs is what controls you. That's why people have to try to argue with you. You know, you just sit over there and you can take your own Negro zone. We're gonna have to break you out your shell. Like that one time I was working at this corporate job that I used to like, that I liked when I was there. And the supervisor had got on the women that always wanted me to talk. Okay, y'all spend all this time trying to get him to talk and y'all want to argue with him? Let the man say what he got to say. I mean, I ain't trying to really get into that. It can just be anything. It's just never any peace with them. Okay, I tolerated them, but I really despised all them chicks that was working in the same office. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I ain't really hate them all the way though, because I know that some people are just retarded. I'm the type of person to where if you're not giving me any hell, you ain't got nothing to worry about, you know, because God's people is not hateful people. Okay, change your way, I change my whether or not I hate you or not. It's just that simple. Okay, you acting good, I ain't got nothing against you as we continue. Okay, but they're just still stupid though. But that's just how every job is. They just want to talk to you. People are infatuated with you. They hate you, but they love you at the same time. They hate you, but they love you at the same time. Okay. Okay, like I said, these niggas are so desperate. They're very infatuated with the car. They're very infatuated with getting behind this car. Okay, if they can't get behind it, they want to get in front or beside it. I'm like, what the heck is going on? How do we get in? Just desperate. Okay. See if I can find some more information about trolls. I don't feel like going through all that typing and stuff, but I'm just trying to remember what I heard the video say. Like it was saying, it goes out of his way to destroy churches if it can. Okay, but either way it goes, they either covert or overt with their destruction. Like I said, they use it like a big troll, you know, represents maybe celebrities, somebody that's over you in work or authority. They big trolls. When they feel they got leverage, they cut loose and just wreak havoc. Small trolls is the ones that is amongst you, these people that's amongst you. They're all about destroying. Destruction, the most ultimate destruction is if they can destroy your mind. These niggas desperate. They're over here talking shit right now. I can sense them. I mean, I can kind of hear them a little bit. I just hear a lot of commotion a little bit, but I can just feel it anyway because the atmosphere here is just so evil. But yeah, man, you just cannot let your guard down. You know, when you sleep, they up doing witchcraft. When you awake, they doing witchcraft too. But they really like to try to get you when you sleep. And I can't remember if I said this in this draft, but I was comparing these people to the Las Plagas in Resident Evil 4. And it goes deeper than these people that's just in this apartment unit and complex. Like I said, people are so evil these days that you just like you starting to see it. Like I think Resident Evil, you know, once it started getting to the real crazy graphics, like part 4, okay, and they started expanding the type of possessed people, that infected people. They nailed it. Okay, they hit the nail on the head. They captured the evil in the average person perfectly. Nigga, Resident Evil is a documentary, just like They Live. Both of them is documentaries. Okay, you can really see it in the Resident Evil 5 stuff, like in the Resident Evil 5 trailers with them Africans. I'm like, how the heck did they tell them people to do that? Okay, and that's some good acting for some 3D models. And you just go to the store, somebody just take your order, like the first person you meet in Resident Evil 4. That's how they be. Cashiers and everything. You start to catch it. You know, you just feel the evil. I remember one time over here, the atmosphere was so freaking weird that I felt like the sky could turn green at any moment. That was during that one time when I started putting people on camera that was doing the stupid harassment. You know, you can look at the old videos, you'll find it. And if it's not there, just let me know. I'll put it back up. You know, I got in the house later on and they're making noise outside with the engines. Vroom, vroom, making the alarm go off. Beep, beep. I'm like, oh, I hate evil people. Okay, but like I said, this is some very crucial times we're living in right here. They don't know why they're retarded. Okay, despite the fact that they made pacts with the devil. But they don't got no control of their action. They just, I remember this one nigga that used to annoy me at that corporate job. Okay, I'm like, why you always standing behind me? I used to confront him. I'm like, why you always put stuff on my desk? He's like, you be doing too much. Okay, he said, bruh, I don't even be thinking about what I'm doing, bruh. Because he seemed like the type of person that is, you know, like he's straight, but like he's not. It's very strange. So if he is gay, I don't even think he know he gay. He doing a lot of suspect stuff though. He seem cool when he not harassing you, when he not messing with you. I just tune out. He's a hood dude. He maybe he's on, you know, maybe he do drugs or something, but he was really being genuine. He really was. Okay, be a lot of people I catch doing stupid stuff. I'm like, every time he do something stupid, I notice they be looking like, and they just don't know it. All right. I guess that's all I got to say for this rant. And this has been the Negro Ninja bringing you your Negro message for today. Negro out.